Elise is going to build tanky. What both Karma and Kale do is shred through those defensive statistics. Built into their kit, they reduce your defensive.
Frog, and he was just farming away like a pro yesterday, keeping that CS very high, and he's going to be looking to try and do the same, this time against Peke.
Yeah, if a Wall of Pain slows Peke, it could combo to a Cocoon. Let's see if they land it.
There's the exhaust going in there. They're going to get a lot of damage down on towards him. He's forced to the flash. When flash follows through, the Cocoon follows in there. It's going to be Froggen picking up first blood.
Very well played by Froggen and Shook. Even with the tower hit in place, Shook, you got to kill.
Well, speaking of Reckless, he's got that CS advantage early on. They haven't been against each other. Shook catching out Yellowstar there as he tries to keep that pink ward safe. They're actually closing in towards him. Peke goes aggressive. Shook taking a lot of damage. Cyanide gets in. He's going to get the claws down, and it's Peke with a kill.
Yeah, very well played. Shook just getting slowed from so many sources. Slow from Zephyr, who is a great AD carry. Good laning phase, good mid game. But I feel that the later we go into this match, the more I like the Jinx. Now Shook, he goes for the ward, he's get caught again.
It's the exact same spot he got caught out last time. They haven't really got the backup damage this time because Peke is not there to join them. Nif comes up, he's got that inner flame. He's actually going to try and draw them away, and instead has to use his flash. Well played there. Shook not out of the danger yet. He's going to get taken down. Where's he going to repel to? He's got nowhere to go. He's just going to drop straight down. And Reckless gets himself a free kill.
So again, Shook just a little bit out of position, playing very greedy, going for that. Of so far, they can deny more objectives.
Look at this top lane. Peke is making his way up river. It is going to be Tabs continuing to push through, but he's all on his own now. And Peke is going to be coming around the back of him. We're going to see Yellowstar closing the gap here. I'm not too sure how this one's going to go. Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Peke taking him down. There's the exhaust being used. Remember, the Requiem is down. He hasn't got it available. Intervention used very early on. Tries to get the slow. Hasn't got enough, though, with the shield coming from Yellowstar. It was only going one way, and the wish, of course, from Soaz.
That's not... Okay, so...
It's definitely not something we've seen from Korea either.
No, it's not. The one thing that is quite nice about the comp that Fnatic has put together is they do scale to a very good level. They're going to jump on Wicked. There is some support for Fnatic. Can they get it?
Cyanide using that stealth ability to get the unseen threat and doing some good damage onto Wicked here. He's going to get another claw down. Soaz finally comes in, starts shredding him down. He's not going to get the escape. The Void Spikes land, that slows him down. Howling Gale's not going to quite land in there. One more hit from Soaz should be enough. There he goes down to the Star Call.
Took a very long time, but again, that is an example of things to come. That is a 3-man investment and a bunch of spells thrown out just to get Wicked. It will result in another tower though, so well played by Fnatic. They're finally going to even up that tower score, and once again get some deep vision in. You see how these global ultimates work. Dragon is respawning, Fnatic have got perfect positioning. Alliance are close by if they want to challenge, but they may get you too late.
Yeah, I think they're just going to push straight for that middle turret. They are finally starting to rotate down, thinking, you know what, there might be a dragon on here, but Fnatic are going to take it already, and now they're going to turn. That's going to be the turret, but they're going to have Fnatic potentially up behind them. We see it's going to be Nif running interference duties, keeping them away with that inner flame. They're going to try and have to rotate around. They're going to collapse towards them. This inner turret is going to go down. It's 2 towers picked up by Alliance. Soaz now caught out of position. Intervention goes down on towards him. The rest of Fnatic pile in. The heals coming raining through, but there's a lot of damage coming out from Alliance now. Cyanide gets locked up. That Rune Prison doing work, and Froggen just ripping them down there, and we saw the difference right there. Alliance do have the damage to break through the shields and heals of Fnatic.
They're getting so much damage on Alliance. Alliance needs to back away. That was a perfect example of Fnatic not being able to be out of position. So as Fnatic in these team fights, I still feel in a big 5v5 situation, they need to make sure they get somebody on the front line tanking up the damage and focus all of their shields and interventions on that champion. All 5 members are facing off against each other. Look for a Cocoon or a route to land to be the start for Alliance. They didn't want to go in there.
Cyanide is known for stealing away these buffs, and he is lingering, waiting in the wings. He has evolved those wings, has flash available, so he could easily get in and get out with that smite. However, he's up against Shook on Elise. He's going to be very hard to out-duel here. Cocoon does not quite land. Cyanide, poised, ready, jumps in, doesn't get it, has to try and get out of there. He's going to get locked up. Intervention being used. The rest of their team close the gap on towards them. Shook in the backside. He's stuck in the pit. Wicked now stuck in the pit. Peke closes in towards him. Shook goes down. Peke is getting taken low, very low. Has to flash out of it. Froggen trying to keep the rest of the team out. They may try and chase on towards this one. Everybody disengages. Shook the only one to go down, but they got the dragon.
Kale, slow from Janna. It's only the knockup that is not going to be reduced in effectiveness by those swiftness boots.
You should point out that both those Seraph's Embraces are now stacked up and ready. Nif going to get caught out here. Maybe they won this fight. I'm not too sure. Nif's taking a lot of damage. Cyanide taking all that punishment once again, using that ultimate to just defend in towards it. Wicked being that tanky front line, keeping them at bay.
Look at the heal on Cyanide. They didn't even need ultimates to save them. That was just the burst heal. Now Fnatic, they're feeling confident. They've caught Froggen.
Seraph's Embrace being used already by Froggen. The rest of the team tanking it down. Wicked in trouble as well. And Cyanide, well, just look at all of Fnatic. Nobody low. Reckless is the only man, but he's just simply being kept away. They can just bully them out and push for the inhib middle.
Nobody's ever going to get low on Fnatic in extended fights because the heals. They've caught Soaz.
Intervention being used. Cyanide jumps in on towards Nif. They can't take him down. There's the Wish going down. There's the Monsoon. Suddenly everybody is topped off on health for Fnatic. Alliance still trying to cut the damage down on towards Yellowstar, taken low. Tabs does manage to get the execute on towards him. Gets excited, but Shook now taken low. He's going to have to repel. Well, he's got no wraith to jump to. Have to jump back into the team. Cyanide goes in, but Froggen gets in amongst them. He goes down. They're all in the Defile right now. Froggen's going to put the Requiem down. The heal comes out once again. Reckless taken so low, but he's running into the base. Alliance are going to try and trap around him. Wicked's coming down the mid lane at the moment. They're trying to catch on towards him. Tabs gets the tone. Gets on towards Reckless. Can they catch up? Nif comes in. Inner Flame goes down, but still, they don't have the damage. It's a 2-for-2. A very tight exchange between two teams that really don't want to give it.
Is going to lose this game for the team.
And you could argue with the enclosed tight space, it was ideal for Froggen on Karthus there. Ooh, blue buff almost stolen away there. Froggen does manage to pick it up, and the rest of Alliance are going to move in. They've singled out Yellowstar all on his own. He's going to get slowed down, but now Alliance realizing they're in a complete split push position. They're jumping on Nif. Nif gets taken down. Shook's in trouble now. He's taken low. Cyanide jumps on towards him. Wicked's going to be his focus. Reckless has got Shook. He's going down, no doubt about that. He's got nowhere to repel to. He's just going to drop straight down into the bullets of Reckless, and now that's two members down. Chasing on towards Wicked. Cyanide's going to have his lead back up in a moment. Instead, flashes for it. The claws come out from the unseen threat, and Cyanide gets himself another. It's a 3-for-0. Fnatic are going to take this in if
They are
moves so rarely work.
I completely agree with you. And if you're going for a pincer, it needs to be very committed for everybody to go in. Because of all of the heals and the speed ups that Fnatic had, they found the picks that they needed, which has opened up the inhibitor. Now they've started off the Baron. Look down the ultimates. Wish is not available. Intervention and Monsoon are. Froggen, he's been exhausted. He's going in.
Dangerous play. Froggen's going to be kept away by that Monsoon, and that's going to be the Baron for Fnatic. No problem there. A lot of damage coming out from Fnatic overall, and look at them. Everybody, full health comes out that.
And as we've been talking about, they've got this comp that can deal with the lines. They've got now a margin of error. They have this safety zone with the Baron and the gold, the item lead. I mean, this is a DFG Kayle. So this is not a Lichbane Kayle yet. I'm expecting that as a 6th item. But Deathfire Grasp plus the Righteous Fury, that's going to be a dead tabs the moment he steps forward. We may be seeing it very, very shortly. Alliance are trying to pull a Fnatic bush, and it's been spotted!
Cyanide leaps straight in towards it. Froggen tries to get in amongst them with that Defile. He goes down. Everybody now needs to evacuate the area. There's going to Wish. There's the Requiem following it through. There's no damage coming out, though. They haven't even got enough damage to deal with Cyanide, who's just bouncing on towards them. Monsoon blows tab straight into Fnatic, into their jaws, and they pounce on through. That's going to be a Shook dumping down. He's not scared. He's going to flash the hell out of there. The inhibitor will go down. Fnatic followed through with the Super Minions onto the Nexus turrets. It's been a very solid performance from Fnatic in game 1 as they take victory in this best of 3.
This was a phenomenal performance from Fnatic. They had a composition that had no room for error. And they just executed so well. They went even in lane, they went even in the mid game. They rotated effectively. And considering all of these support type champions that were locked in,